How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another video. This week I'm going to be showing you how I built this waterfall edge plywood bench. So I was watching one of Pneumatic Addict's videos, and I'll have her video linked in the description below, but she made this really cool nightstand using this waterfall edge technique and plywood layers. So I thought it would be really cool to use this technique on a different piece of furniture, so I built a bench. So I started by roughly cutting down a sheet of 3/4 inch plywood to about half the width. Then I covered one of the halves in lots of wood glue. Then, with Steven's help, we set the other half on top. Then I looked around the shop for as many heavy objects as I could use to clamp it down. Ironically, I used a clamp rack to do this. After it had all dried, I cut it down on my table saw. This is a little difficult for me to do by myself because of how heavy it was, but also I didn't check to see if my fence was square, and so I had a little bit of resistance, which also caused some burning on the side of my piece, but I eventually got it cut down to size. Here I used my circular saw with my Craig AccuCut, but because of the plate on the bottom of the circular saw, I couldn't get the full cut thickness, so I used a handsaw to finish my cut. And because the handsaw left an edge, I used a flush trim bit on my router to trim that away. So once I had my parts cut to size, I used my table saw to cut the 45-degree miters. And my favorite thing ever, pocket holes. So I originally wanted to clamp the corners together using these 90-degree corner clamps, but I actually ended up not liking the results from them on this side, especially when I tried to put in my pocket holes. It actually let the two parts slip. So what I ended up doing is using my own corner clamping jigs with some spreader clamps. Next, I cut out the shelf/center brace, and then I drilled some more pocket holes. With the bench all assembled, it was time to spray it down, and to do this I used a pre-catalyzed water-based lacquer, and I used my Wagner spray station to do this. This is a new tool that I recently got, and I love this thing, and I love spraying lacquer. And that is it for this week's project. I really enjoyed building this. If there's something you guys would have done differently in terms of finish or something to the bench, make sure to let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your opinions. And if you guys want to check out another video, kind of like this one, make sure to click up here. And if you guys want to subscribe so you don't miss out on new videos every week, make sure to click down here. And I will see you guys in next week's video. Thanks for watching.